Hello there, this is Coach Suiso and welcome to this introduction video on our virtual titration lab. Today you are going to be completing the virtual titration lab on a gizmo. The instructions for how to get to the gizmo can be found in the Canvas assignment for this lab, and I'm going to just show you visually how you do that. So you're going to go to My KD Cloud. When you search in My KD Cloud, you're going to search for gizmos. You're going to click on it. It should log you in with your KD ISD credentials. This is my teacher homepage, so yours will look a little bit different. But under My Classes, you should see Chemistry. And so it'll be one of these. So you'll click on your class for Chemistry. And when you click on it, you'll see Titration Lab, and you'll just click Launch. When you are completing the lab, you are not going to be turning anything in on this gizmo. So you'll see this section called Worksheet. You are not going to have to put anything into this worksheet. Everything that you're going to be doing will be done through our Canvas assignment. So as you can see over here on the left, this is our workspace. We have our burette with our titrant in it, and we have an Erlenmeyer flask down here that is currently spinning with our analyte in it. Over here on the left, we've got information about what is going on in our lab setup. We've got our burette, which has our titrant in it with a volume and a molarity. And in our flask, we'll have our analyte, and in this case right now, it's HBr. It has our volume, but we do not know the concentration. And it also tells you what indicator. If at any point when you're doing the lab, if you go over your titration and over titrate and you need to reset and start over, this reset button resets the entire workspace. Over here on the right, you've got your burette where you can pick which titrant is going to go in. So we've got some bases and we've got some acids. Under flask, we've got our mystery, remember our unknown concentrations for what's going to be our analyte. Underneath the titrant, you'll notice it does give us the molarity. Underneath the analyte, it does not give you the molarity because it's unknown. It does give you the pH. Indicator, bromethyl blue, methyl orange, and phenolphthalein are all options, so you can pick one of those as needed, and it does give you some information about that indicator. And then down here, you'll notice it does show you your balanced chemical equation. So you're going to be using this workspace after clicking what's going to be your titrant and your analyte. You're going to be using this workspace to complete your titrations for the lab. So a little bit of how it works. I'm going to go ahead and make phenolphthalein just so that we can see this more clearly. So right here, we've got our titrant and our stopcock. And if I lift the stopcock from the bottom position, this is at rest, it's closed, to the halfway position, you'll notice up here in my volume on the left that I am increasing the amount of the titrant by 0.1 milliliters with every drop. So that gives you a good idea of how much is being added. If I was to move the stopper up to the top here, you notice it increases at a much faster rate. Okay, so to stop it, you go all the way down to the bottom. If you want to go stop drop by drop, up and then down like this. I'm going to go ahead and titrate quite a bit here so you can start seeing the color change. Oh, there we go. So once I start seeing the color change, I'm going to go down to that kind of slower rate here and just go 0.1 by 0.1. And you can also manually do it as you think you get closer to your equivalence point, just like this. And if for whatever reason you over titrate, let's go ahead and over titrate to show you. Oh, well, there we go. I over titrated. I went too far. You can always click reset and it will take you back to the beginning. So that's how you use the gizmo. Remember, you don't have to turn anything in on the gizmo itself. You're just going to take this workspace and you're going to apply it to complete the lab on the Canvas assignment. Good luck.